the channel. My name is Kevin J. Moore and the channel is Ptertain TV. Now, I've got a short clip of Ed Miliband. He's explaining why prices are high when it comes to our domestic energy in the UK. He's explaining why the prices are high. Now, in my opinion, there's only three possibilities when you listen to this video. One, he is a liar. Right? That's one possibility. He's a liar. He's trying to gaslight the entire nation. Ed Miliband in this clip. Two, he's an idiot. That's the second possibility. He's a complete blithering idiot. That's the second possibility, right? In this video we're going to watch now. That is the second possibility. And the third possibility, he is telling the truth. There's three possibilities. So one is a liar trying to gaslight the entire nation. Two is a blithering idiot. Or three is telling the truth. Now, some of you people watching this video, you might think that is two of the three options I've just mentioned. I don't know. But listen to what he has to say regarding energy prices in the UK when he's questioned by a journalist. Listen to what Ed Miliband said about the prices. Listen to what he said. Let's listen to it.
Energy companies in this country are taxed at 78% on energy profits. That pushes up prices too.
So the man said to him that energy companies in this country are taxed at 78%. And the man said that pushes up prices too. It seems reasonable assumption in my opinion. Listen to what Ed Miliband said to the man that said that to him. Listen to what Ed Miliband response. Listen to the response of Ed Miliband. Listen to his response.
Energy companies in this country are taxed at 78% on energy profits. That pushes up prices too.
No, that's wrong. Look,
it's not 78%?
It is 78%, but it's not incredible.
Whereas obviously regular corporate tax is 25%.
It's really important to make this point. Oil and gas is set, the price of oil and gas is set on the international market. The reason why...
That's the raw commodity price, in the same way that the prices of batteries is set on the raw, the raw commodity price.
It's not set by the tax rate on UK companies, is what I'm saying.
So he said it's not set by the tax rate in the UK. Obviously, what's he talking about? We all know it's not set by the tax rate in the UK. Why is he saying that? It's not set by the tax rate in the UK. Obviously it isn't. It's set internationally. He said it himself. It's international. International. These people are doing the international sale and all that. You know what I mean? And then, of course, when it comes to us, our government, the government in power at the time, they then do the taxes. They do the tax at 78%. So the business people, what are they going to do if they get taxed at 78%? They're going to pass it on to the customers. Anyway, listen to some more of what Ed Miliband says, because, you know, Ed Miliband, as far as I know, he went to university. He's very intelligent. You know, he's supposed to be anyway because he went to university. I didn't go to university. I'm not brainy. I've not got a degree, and I'm not brainy. I'm just a normal, everyday guy. I grew up in, Mossad, Hume and all that. Hume, Mossad, walking around back in the day, Wivenshaw, Longsight. You know what I mean? I didn't go to no universities and stuff like that. I'm just an everyday person, working class, just normal, everyday guy. Maybe Ed Miliband's right, maybe knows more. I don't know, but from what I can see, listen to some more of the video and listen to some more of what he says in the video. Let's listen to some more.
It's not set by the tax rate on UK companies, is what I'm saying. It's set by the global price. You see,
I understand that, but you're saying that tax rates don't impact pricing?
I'm saying that in relation to oil and gas, they don't, because the truth is that the price for our oil and gas is set internationally. And let me explain. If you just let me make the point. Why did prices go through the roof when Russia invaded Ukraine? Well, our prices went through the roof, even though we imported a very small amount from Russia. That's because whether the gas was coming from the North Sea or internationally, it was priced on the international market. That's why we're in the grip of fossil fuel markets controlled by others, petrostates, and that wasn't about the UK tax rate. The UK tax rate could have been cut or higher, and it wouldn't have made an impact.
That's a separate point.
Yeah.
The floating price of commodities is a legitimate but separate point. Another point for why this country has unbelievably high energy prices is that we tax our energy
No,
companies.
you're wrong. I'm really sorry, but you're wrong about that because the price is set internationally.
He said, Ed Miliband said again, the price is set internationally. Right, okay, I'm saying we accept that. The price is set internationally. You keep saying the same thing. We understand it, I agree. The price is set internationally. Right, fair enough, Ed. But what's that got to do with the tax in the UK? They don't tell us what to tax the business people. The internationals don't say to us, listen, this is the price we're gonna deal with for you. This is the international price. UK government, you tax the people that deal with energy, domestic energy. You tax them 78%. It's nothing to do with the international price. It's the government's making the decision about the price of tax. It's just normal common sense. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Listen to some more of what Ed had to say. Listen to some more of it.
Because the price is set internationally. I'm really sorry, but that's not correct.
But, okay, well, let's put commodities aside. If you increase taxes on supermarkets to 78%.
It depends whether it's...
If you increase taxes on supermarkets to 78%, what would happen to the price of food?
It depends.
What would happen to the price of food?
It depends whether it's a domestic market where the price is set domestically.
This is a globally unquestionable factor about economics. You're right that your point also applies. You can't flatly deny my point.
I am denying your point when it comes to the question of these internationally set prices. That's the point I'm making.
If you lowered the tax of 78% on energy companies to the regular...
On oil and gas companies, it wouldn't make a difference to the price. In fact...
Yes, it would.
I'm afraid it wouldn't because the point is that the price is set internationally.
But there are lots of things that factor into the price that we pay. The lots of supply chain costs you've mentioned yourself. This is a huge cost in the supply chain.
Like the man said, the journalist, he said, this is a huge cost in the supply chain. So before it gets to us, the massive cost of the tax of 78% on the energy companies is affecting us. What Ed Miliband is trying to say isn't. The guy gave a good example or illustration about it, because he talked about if supermarkets were taxed at 78%, like let's just say these big name supermarkets, if they were taxed at 78%, what do you think would happen to the price of the groceries and the foods, stuff that we buy? What do you think would happen to the prices? What if it would happen to the price of bread? If the supermarkets were taxed at 78%. Now, according to Ed, is trying to say it's different with oil and gas. That's what he's trying to say. What is it? Is Ed right? Do you agree with Ed? Do you think Ed's right? He's educated, he's got a degree, whatever, he's a very educated man. Is he right what he's saying? Or is he gaslighting the public? What do you think? Do you agree with Ed? I mean, I'll give you an example, right? Let's just say, this is just a simple example for me to get my head around it, because, this is a simple example. I could say, I'm not like a brainy person, I'm not one of these intellectual people that knows a lot and all this, Well, listen to me, right? Let's just say I opened a shop and I was selling Jamaican patties. Nice Jamaican patties, curry patties. And people were coming to my shop and people were happy, right? Now, every patty I sell, it was £2, right? It's £2 for every patty I sell. And I cook them in-house and people are coming in to like the taste and the flavour and so on. Now, imagine if my electricity bill went up by 78%. Well, I think the business would probably close down because I probably won't be able to afford it. But let's just say I could afford it. I could afford to struggle to maintain that. What do you think would happen to the price of the patties that I sell? The Jamaican curry patties that I sell. Remember, they were £2. My electricity bill goes up by 78%. What do you think would happen to the patties? It's a simple example there. It's similar to the one that the man used in the video about supermarkets. Well, obviously, I'd have to sell the patties at a higher price because of the cost of producing the patties. It's common sense. I don't understand. It's just common sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding it properly. But to me, it's common sense. My electric bill's gone by 78%. I'm going to pass that on to the customer, so the customer is impacted. So it's the same with the 78% tax on the energy companies. They're obviously going to pass some of the costs on to the customer. So in a way, it's like we're getting taxed, then we're getting taxed again, then we're getting taxed again, because there's loads of taxes in the UK. There's VAT, there's all these different taxes. There's loads of different charges put onto things. You don't realise how many things you're taxed on. It's a massive moneymaker for the UK government. You know what I mean? Tax. And now, like I say, they're not taxing you like in direct sense, in the sense of the energy companies. But the energy companies have to get that. The energy companies, they do make a lot of money. They make millions, billions actually. But the point is, if they get taxed high, they're not going to make the prices for us low, are they? Obviously, if they tax them at 25%, potentially our bills would come down because it was a lower tax for the energy companies. So you see what I mean? It's common sense. I don't know, mate. Like I say, mate, I don't know, because, like I said, I'm not really like with university knows, like I said earlier. But I just think that it's like, I don't know, maybe it's trying to gaslight the nation. Do you think that? Do you think he's trying to gaslight the nation, or do you think he's right? Do you think Ed is telling the truth? Do you think he's a truthful, honest man, full of integrity and trustworthy? Do you think he's a trustworthy person? Or do you think he's a blithering idiot? What do you think? Give me your opinion in the comment section, because, you know, it's important, your engagement, you know what I mean? It's very important to me. So I want you to engage by going in the comment section and making a comment of what you think. You know what I mean? Just type a few words, okay? Type a few words in the comment section. Give me your opinion. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel, because I need more people. There's not enough people subscribing at the moment. We need to get more people. You know what I mean? So subscribe to the channel. Give me your opinion in this comment section. Send this video to other people if you can, to raise awareness of Ed Miliband's amazing intellect. No, but listen, seriously. I don't know. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much.